I'm not here to get all political. There's stuff going on with Disney and all that behind Mulan. I don't really want to talk about that. I'm just talking about the film. So, here we are. I'm going to tell you right off the bat, save your money. Don't spend $30, wait for it to be free on Disney+. So basically, Mulan, it's another live-action remake of the classic cartoon that Disney has been doing, which is a lot of fun sometimes and not so fun other times. This is one of those times where it doesn't seem to be all that fun. So I feel like the film is very uneven. It almost seems like they added in some things after they had completed the movie, the script. It just makes it even weirder. Within the first 15 minutes, I literally cringed, and I don't like talking about cringe outside of any memes, but I literally felt my face grimace and just be like, ugh, at what I saw. When the movie starts out, it's when Mulan's a kid. She's trying to gather all the chickens and stuff like that. She somehow ends up on the roof, and then she falls from the roof, lands on her feet. Oh, everybody's in shock and all, but they're like, oh, well, she's a girl, she shouldn't be acting this way. That's not what I'm cringing at. That's fine. That's movie making 101. That's whatever. That's basically what they're going for, and it harkens back to the original cartoon. What I'm talking about is the method in which that she breaks her fall so that she can land on her 2 feet and be awesome. Instead of like maybe, you know, just show something a bit more realistic where like she's just like aware of her surroundings and stuff like that, she does this weird martial arts thing. This 12-year-old Chinese little girl does this weird martial arts thing, and it just seems so disconnected from when her actually falling and her landing. I literally cringed. This is the crux of my issue with the film. Cool, to be fair, but weird fantastical stuff that seems like it was just sort of added in. The film does its job, a really good job at portraying the fights and stuff pretty realistic, and then all of a sudden, out of seemingly nowhere, in my opinion, it suddenly turns into hero, crouching tiger, hidden dragon, that kind of stuff. And nowhere in the marketing did it make it seem like it was going to be a bit more fantastical like that. I don't have a problem with my sword fights and, you know, war stuff being fantastical, you know, sort of magical. They try to explain it away by introducing chi. It just never comes off in a way where it introduces you to that sort of thing in a believable manner, if that makes sense. And it's a metaphor for how uneven the film is. It's not a gritty war film or anything like that. It's a PG-13 Disney film centered around a war, sure, but it's not Saving Private Ryan or something crazy like that. It's Mulan. It's based off of the original cartoon, which in turn is based off of actual Chinese legends, folklores, historical stuff, all that stuff. The acting is pretty nice. I thought Mulan was good. She was serviceable to the plot, the way the story was going and everything. I'm a big fan of Mulan's dad in the film. I think he is a good actor, and like everything that he does, it felt believable, and I really felt for him. The villain looks literally just like he does in the cartoon, so props to them with makeup and finding an actor who looks a lot like him. They introduce a new female villain. I can't remember anybody's names because while they're somewhat memorable, they barely say anybody's names, and I could care less. And I thought she was the most interesting part of the film, and they kind of just wasted her. Wasted potential. And in fact, that's probably what this movie is. Wasted potential. The themes has a lot to do with honor, respecting your family and things like that, and I really feel like it hammers those themes home really, really well. I'm not gonna lie. I felt a bit emotion towards the end when everything is going back to normal. Mulan comes back from her whole mission and stuff. I honestly felt something. Props to the film for making me feel things. It's just a shame that the whole journey there was kind of uneven, and I didn't really care much for it. Unfortunately. There was nothing about it that really hooked me besides the family angle, mainly because of the dad and Mulan's relationship, which I thought was really good. It's a decent film. It's decently well made. I watched it on Disney Plus, so I had the Dolby Vision up, 4K, especially the more colorful sequences. The colors really pop. But that's all it is. Decent, but ultimately disappointing. So unfortunately, I'm not the biggest fan of this film. Like I said earlier, don't spend $30. Wait for it to be free on Disney Plus because inevitably will be included with Disney Plus. Why don't I spend 30 bucks to watch Mulan? Don't do it. Just don't. Wait for it to be free and then watch it, and it'd probably be a bit more enjoyable because you're not really paying for it.
Don't do it. Just don't.
I give Mulan 5 out of 10 pancakes. It's lacking that extra diabetic goodness. Hey, did you know that I have a Twitch channel? It's twitch.tv/Saint Aldo. It's pretty terrible. Check it out anyway. Do it. Just do it. Do it. Do it. Come on, do it. Do it.
What did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Do you get it? Do you get the joke that I'm telling you? Do you get it? Do you understand what I'm telling you? It was rough. That's what a dog would say. Because bark, bark. Told you it was pretty bad. Hey, if you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.